There was important news recently. It came suddenly late on a Sunday. This news was about the former President of the United States, Mr. Joe Biden. He is 82 years old. A statement from his office told everyone about a new health problem. The statement said that doctors found a sickness. It is a serious sickness called cancer. The cancer is in a part of his body called the prostate. Doctors said this cancer is a very strong kind. They called it an aggressive form. This means it can grow quickly and is hard to fight. Sadly, the doctors also found that the cancer has moved from the prostate. It has spread to other parts of his body. It is now in his bones. When cancer moves like this, it is called metastatic cancer. Doctors use a system to describe how far cancer has spread. For Mr. Biden, the cancer has reached stage 4. Stage 4 means the cancer is advanced and is not just in one place. Mr. Biden found out about this sickness on May 16th. He went to see doctors because he had some problems when he went to the bathroom. After the doctors found the cancer, Mr. Biden and his family began talking with them. They are now looking at different ways to treat the cancer and fight the sickness. The doctors gave some hopeful news too. They said the cancer is hormone sensitive. This means the cancer needs hormones from the body to grow. There are special medicines that can stop these hormones. Using these medicines can help to control the cancer and slow it down. Mr. Biden's office said that his health is stable right now. This means his condition is not getting much worse quickly. He is seeing special doctors who know a lot about cancer, called oncologists. A team of doctors is carefully looking at the best treatments for him. The office also said that Mr. Biden is still alert and feels good in his mind and spirit. Because of this sickness, Mr. Biden will stop his public work for a little while. He will not go to public events or make speeches now. He needs this time to focus on his health and get the treatment the doctors suggest. Doctors used a special score to describe the cancer. It is called the Gleason score. This score helps doctors know how aggressive the cancer is. Mr. Biden's cancer scored 9 out of 10 on this score. A score of 9 is very high. It means the cancer is a high-grade tumor. Cancers with a high score like 9 are often the most aggressive types. They can grow fast and are very likely to spread to other parts of the body. The report from the doctors confirmed that Mr. Biden's cancer had indeed moved to his bones. This is a clear sign of advanced, stage 4 prostate cancer. This news was important for many people. It told people about the health of the former president. It showed that doctors found a serious cancer. It explained that he is stable but needs to focus on treatment. It also named the strong type of cancer he has, called Gleason 9. 2. What is this sickness? Prostate cancer is a sickness that starts in the prostate gland. This gland is a small part found only in a man's body, located below the bladder. This cancer is very common, especially for men who are older. When doctors find this sickness, they want to learn as much as possible about it to give the best help. One important tool doctors use is called the Gleason score. To get this score, doctors take a small piece of the prostate tissue. They look at the cancer cells in this piece under a special microscope. They see how the cancer cells look compared to healthy cells. Doctors give a number for the 2 main ways the cancer cells look. These 2 numbers are added together to make the total Gleason score. The score can be from 6 to 10, though sometimes lower numbers are used for grading. A low Gleason score like 6 means the cancer cells look quite like normal cells. This cancer usually grows slowly and is less likely to spread. A high Gleason score means the cancer cells look very different from normal cells. This shows the cancer is growing fast and is more likely to move to other parts of the body. The source text says Mr. Biden's cancer has a Gleason score of 9 out of 10. This is a very high number and means the cancer is very aggressive. It is in the highest group of cancer types, called grade group 5. Aggressive cancer like this can be serious because it grows quickly. When aggressive cancer grows, it can spread. It can travel from the prostate to other areas in the body. This spreading is called metastasis. The source text explains that Mr. Biden's prostate cancer has spread to his bones. This is a place where aggressive prostate cancer can often go. When cancer has spread to the bones, it means the sickness is not just in the prostate anymore. It has moved to other parts of the body. Doctors use a system of stages to describe how far cancer has spread. Stage 4 is the highest stage. Stage 4 prostate cancer means the cancer has spread far away from the prostate, like to the bones or other organs. The report says Mr. Biden's cancer is stage 4. According to the American Cancer Society, stage 4 prostate cancer is generally not considered curable. This means doctors cannot fully remove it or make it disappear forever. However, modern treatments can help control the cancer and manage the sickness. There is also important news about this cancer. It is described as hormone-sensitive. Hormones, like testosterone, are chemicals in the body that can make prostate cancer cells grow. If the cancer is sensitive to hormones, it means that stopping these hormones can help stop the cancer from growing so much. Doctors can give medicines that block or lower these hormones. This is a main way to treat this kind of cancer. It offers a way to manage the sickness and slow its progress. Dr. William Dahut of the American Cancer Society said that even though it's not curable, there are very effective treatments. Understanding this sickness helps people know what Mr. Biden is facing. It is a serious, aggressive cancer, Gleason 9, stage 4, that has spread to the bones. But the fact that it is hormone sensitive gives doctors important tools to treat it. His doctors are now looking at the best treatment choices for him. The goal is to control the cancer and help him live well. 3. How doctors treat it. When doctors find this kind of cancer, they have ways to fight it. Because the cancer has spread, the doctors cannot make it go away completely, but they can control it. The goal is to make the cancer grow slower and help the person live a good life for as long as possible. One main way to treat this cancer is with medicine that changes hormones. Prostate cancer often uses male hormones, like testosterone, to grow. Doctors give medicines that stop the body from making these hormones or stop the hormones from helping the cancer. This is like taking away the cancer's food. There are older hormone medicines and also newer, stronger ones that doctors can use. Doctors can also use radiation. This is a special treatment using strong energy, like X-rays. Doctors can send this energy to the parts of the body where the cancer is. Sometimes radiation is used on the area where the cancer started, like the prostate area. Radiation can also be used on bones where the cancer has spread. This can help kill cancer cells in those places and make them smaller. When the cancer is in the bones, it can sometimes cause pain or make the bones weak. Doctors have medicines that can help make bones stronger. They can also use radiation on painful spots in the bones to help with the pain. Sometimes, doctors use other strong medicines called chemotherapy. This medicine goes through the whole body and can kill cancer cells. It might be used when there is a lot of cancer or if other treatments are not working as well. There are also newer types of medicines that doctors are testing, like ones that help the body's own defense system fight the cancer. Each person is different, so doctors make a plan that is best for that person. They look at how strong the person is and what the cancer looks like. They might use one treatment or a mix of different treatments together. Doctors who treat cancer, called oncologists, work with other doctors to decide the best plan. Even though this type of cancer, especially when it has spread, is very serious and hard to cure, treatments today are much better than in the past. They can help control the cancer for a long time. Doctors can help people manage the sickness and feel better. The goal is always to control the cancer and help the person have the best possible quality of life. 4. Biden's health before. Before the recent news about his health, people often heard about Joe Biden's physical condition. His primary doctor, named Kevin O'Connor, was the person who gave regular reports on Mr. Biden's health after his yearly physical exams. These reports were shared with the public so people could know about the president's health. For many years, the doctor's reports described Mr. Biden as a healthy and strong man for his age. For instance, in the report from February of 2023, Dr. O'Connor wrote that Mr. Biden was a healthy, vigorous 80-year-old male who was fully able to do his job as president. This was the main message from his doctors year after year. Mr. Biden did have some health issues that were known, but doctors said they were not serious problems for his work. He had a condition where his heart did not always beat in a regular way, called atrial fibrillation. But doctors said this was controlled well with medicine, a blood thinner. He also had high cholesterol, a common issue, and he took medicine for that too, called a statin. Other smaller things he had were acid reflux, which affects the stomach, and allergies. He also had a mild problem with feeling in his feet called neuropathy, but this was not severe. The doctors always noted that these conditions were stable, meaning they were managed well and were not getting worse. Looking back further in his life, Mr. Biden had more serious health events when he was younger. In the year 1988, he had 2 problems with blood vessels in his brain that were very dangerous and needed surgery. He recovered from these surgeries many years ago, and doctors said they did not cause lasting brain problems. Later, in 2003, he had an operation to remove his gallbladder. Mr. Biden also had several skin cancers removed from his skin over time. These were usually types that are not melanoma, which means they are less dangerous and often caused by spending time in the sun. Doctors treated these skin cancers, and they were not seen as a big threat to his overall health. One skin spot was checked in February of 2024 during his last main checkup as president, and it was treated. It is important to know that Mr. Biden had a prostate issue many years ago, around 2003 or 2004. This was when his prostate gland got bigger, which is common for older men. This condition was treated with medicine, and doctors confirmed it was not cancer at that time. His health reports from before the recent news did not show any sign of prostate cancer at all. During his time serving as president, from 2021 to 2025, Mr. Biden had these regular health checkups every year. The reports from his doctor in 2021, 2023, and 2024 consistently said he was healthy and fit for his duties as president. Because of his age, doctors also checked his brain health very carefully. He saw a doctor who checks the brain and nerves 3 times during his presidency as part of his yearly exams. These checks did not find any signs of stroke or problems like Parkinson's disease. So, before the recent discovery of his prostate cancer, Mr. Biden's medical history showed some past events and ongoing managed conditions. However, his doctors always stated that he was in good health for his age and capable of his work. No prostate cancer had been found in his previous health checks, even though he had a benign prostate issue treated years earlier. 5. People's thoughts. When people heard the news about former President Joe Biden's health, many people started talking. Important people, like leaders in the country, and normal people shared their thoughts. Leaders from different political groups sent messages. They said they were sad to hear the news. They wished him well. They hoped he would get better soon. President Harris, who worked with former President Biden before, wrote a message. She said that Joe is a strong person. She said he will face this health problem with strength. She also said he has hope. She wished him a fast recovery. Former President Donald Trump also sent a message. He said he and his wife, Melania, were sad to hear about the news. He sent good wishes to former President Biden's wife, Jill, and their family. He also wished Joe a fast and good recovery. Other leaders in the government also sent prayers and good wishes. They said it is a difficult health problem, but they believe he is strong. This news also made people talk about the health of older leaders. Former President Biden was the oldest person to be president when he started. People often talk about if older leaders are healthy enough for their jobs. Some people think older leaders should have health checks and tell people the results. This news added to that talk. The news also helped people learn more about prostate cancer. Doctors and health experts said that this type of cancer is very common in older men. About 1 in 8 men in the United States will get prostate cancer at some time in their life. Experts said that finding prostate cancer early can help a lot. When cancer is found early, doctors can often treat it well. They said that because former President Biden shared his health news, it might help other men. It might make other men think about their own health. It might make them ask their doctor about prostate cancer. So, the news about former President Biden's health caused many reactions. Leaders showed support. People talked about the health of older people in charge, and it helped bring attention to prostate cancer, a common sickness for men. It reminded people that knowing about health problems is important. 6. Other leaders got sick too. Being a leader can be hard work, and sometimes leaders get sick. This has happened to many presidents in the United States throughout history. In the past, it was common for presidents to keep their health problems a secret. For example, President Grover Cleveland had surgery for cancer in the 1800s. He did not tell the public about it. Another president, Lyndon Johnson, had skin cancer removed in the 1960s. He also kept this quiet. People did not know about these serious sicknesses while the presidents were in office. But over time, things started to change. People felt it was important to know about the health of their leaders. Presidents began to be more open. President Ronald Reagan had surgery for cancer in the 1980s, and he told everyone. Later, President Bill Clinton shared information about his health tests. President George W. Bush, President Barack Obama, and President Donald Trump also told the public when they had skin cancers removed. This showed a move towards more sharing and less secrecy about a president's health. When former President Biden shared his news, it was like when President Jimmy Carter shared his news in 2015. President Carter was also an older leader. He told people that he had skin cancer that had spread to other parts of his body, like his brain and liver. He was very open about his fight against cancer. This helped many people learn about cancer and its treatments. Like President Carter, former President Biden is sharing a serious cancer diagnosis as a senior public figure. This can help people learn more about prostate cancer. However, there are things that make former President Biden's situation special. His cancer is described as very strong and aggressive. Doctors gave it a Gleason 9 score, which is a high number meaning it can grow fast. The news also said the cancer has already spread to his bones. When cancer spreads to other parts of the body, it is called stage 4. This is a serious stage of the sickness. Another difference is the timing of the news. President Carter shared his cancer news while he was still very active in public life after his presidency. Former President Biden shared his news after he had finished his time as president. Even so, sharing this personal health information is a big step and follows the more modern way of being open about health challenges, unlike the secrets kept by some leaders many years ago. So, while leaders getting sick is not new, the way they talk about it has changed. Former President Biden's news is part of this history, showing how important it is for people to know about the health of those who have led the country, even after their time in office. 7. Experts talk about hope. Doctors who study cancer have talked about the sickness. They said that Gleason 9 means the cancer looks very strong and can grow fast. It is a serious kind of sickness. When it has moved to the bones, it is called stage 4. Doctors say that usually they cannot make this sickness go away completely, but they said there is still hope. Medical experts explained that the ways to fight this sickness have gotten much better. In the past, people with this kind of cancer did not live very long. But now there are new medicines and treatments. These new ways help doctors control the sickness much better than before. One doctor, Dr. Herbert Lepper, said that many men with this sickness in their bones can still live for 5 to 10 years and even longer. Another doctor, Dr. William Dahut from the American Cancer Society, agreed. He said that how long someone lives can be very different for each person. Some people with the strongest kind might live less than 1 year, but others can live for many, many years, sometimes 15 or 20 years or more. Experts said that modern treatments are very effective. They use medicine to stop the cancer from getting the things it needs to grow, like certain body chemicals. This is called hormone therapy. They can also use other medicines, like newer hormone drugs or sometimes chemotherapy. Radiation can be used to treat parts of the body where the cancer is causing problems. Doctors now have many more options to help patients. Dr. Patrick Pillier said that treatments are becoming more exact and planned just for one person. They can look closely at the cancer and the person's body to choose the best way to fight it. It is not just one plan for everyone anymore. Experts also said that the journey is different for every patient. How well someone does depends on many things. Their general health is important. Getting good medical care is also very important. Doctors need to watch the sickness closely and change the treatment if needed. Even though Gleason 9 is a very serious sickness, doctors who know a lot about cancer say that new treatments offer real hope. They can help control the sickness, make people feel better, and help them live for many more years than was possible before. 8. What this means for us. This story about Mr. Biden's health is important for many people beyond politics. It touches on things that are part of life, health, aging, and being a public person. It makes us think about important questions. One important thing this story does is raise awareness about prostate cancer. This sickness is very common for men, especially older men. Many men will be diagnosed with it. Sometimes it is found early, which helps treatment. But sometimes, like in Mr. Biden's case, it is found when it is more advanced. When a well-known person shares their health news, it helps people learn about it. It can encourage other men to learn and talk to their doctors. It helps people understand why health checks are important. Early detection can help a lot. The news also brings back a talk about age and leadership. Mr. Biden was the oldest president. His age and health were often discussed. This health news adds to that discussion. People wonder how age affects a leader. They talk about if older politicians should have health checks and share them. This story shows that health issues can happen to anyone, even people who seem strong. It makes people think about the challenges of getting older as a leader. This discussion about age and health is happening in many countries. Voters often think about a leader's health. It is also important to remember Mr. Biden's past work in fighting cancer. When he was vice president, he started a plan called the Cancer Moonshot. The goal was to find new ways to treat cancer faster. He did this because of his family, as his son died from cancer. Now facing cancer himself, this makes his past work feel more real. It shows that his work was personal. It highlights why finding better tests and treatments is important for many people. When news about a person's health is shared, the news needs to be careful and fair. It should explain the health situation based on what doctors say, using true information. It should avoid making things sound worse or using the news for politics. Sharing health news about a public figure needs respect and truth. This situation reminds everyone in the news to be careful with health news about public people. Finally, While this is a serious diagnosis, doctors say there is hope. Treatments for this kind of cancer have gotten much better. Doctors have more ways to fight the cancer and help people live well. These treatments can help control the sickness for a long time. It is possible for people to live for many years with good care. The goal is often to manage the sickness and help the person live well. Every person's fight is different, but facing a big challenge with strength and good care can help. This news about Mr. Biden helps us think about many things: our health, leaders, and how we care for each other. It shows the human side of being a leader. What is the most important thing this story makes you think about?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.